We are live, all the way live, playing GeoBingo. 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 I can't say that. Say that fast 10 times. All right, so we've already found two line segments, two rays, one circle, three arc lengths, one right angle, one acute angle, one obtuse angle. Then we've put them into a 3x3 grid in your random order, however you like. And now I am calling the first in our GeoBingo championship. The first part is Ray CD. Ray CD. Remember, it always has, when it's a ray, it starts at one place and goes infinitely in the other direction. So it starts at C, goes through D, and keeps on going. So let's see. C, here's my endpoint. It goes this way through D and keeps going down forever. This arrow means it goes down forever. Okay. You cross it out if you have it. Yeah. But that is different. CD is not the same as DC. DC ray, if I have ray DC, it starts at D and it goes through C and keeps going. So you got to note with the rays especially, sometimes the letters, if they're switched, it doesn't make sense. Ray CD starts at C. Starts at C, it's an endpoint, goes through D and keeps on going, don't stop. Good question. Yes, great question. So there's going to be situations where ray CD, right, starts here and goes down, and it is exactly the same as ray CH. What? Look, ray CD starts here, goes through D, keeps going through. It happens to also go through H. Starts here, CD starts here, goes through D, keeps going. Ray CH starts at C, goes through D and H. So ray CH starts at C, goes through H, and keeps going. So ray CD is the same as ray CH, but I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just going to tell you one of them. You got to see and think about, is it the same? You can ask me if it's the same in the chat if you like. Okay. All right, rolling the die. We're going to go with line BH. Notice how there's arrows on both sides. Line BH. So that just is a line that goes through B and H. Here's B, here's H. A is also on this line. Oh. So BH goes through B, goes through H, and keeps going forever. Happens to also go through A. Okay. Any questions on that? There's a couple other names for line BH. Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. Somebody just asked, is line BH the same as line BA? It is the same. You're naming the exact same line, just a different name. But as far as tangibly what geometric component we're talking about this line, right? This line, if it didn't have any letters, I would still say, hey, it's this line. I could look at it. So line BH is denoting this line. Line BA or AB is denoting this line. Line HA or AH is also denoting this line. So you may have actually more than one thing you can cross out if it was set up like that. All right, rolling the die. Here we go. Angle DHB. Remember that H is the vertex. So first I look for H. Okay, there's H. That's my vertex of the angle. Remember, the vertex is the corner. So here's H. I have to include DHB. DHB. That's talking about this angle right here. Now, regardless of the name, this angle right here, Ava, BDH doesn't exist. BDH is not an angle on here. You see what I mean? There we go. BHD is an angle, and BHD is the same as DHB. It's just saying it backwards. There's one other angle, another way that you can label this angle. Does anybody know what's the last way you can label this angle? What's another way? Not counting that you go back and forth. So remember, good. Cha. Almost. Calvin, change that up. CHA is on this side. So what should you change it to? There it is. Jatavia Calvin, you got it. CHB is the same exact angle. We're talking about this angle. The letters may be different that we use to talk about this angle, but CHB is the same as BHC. CHB is the same as DHB and BHD. Okay, it's again just talking about. Look what the letters are talking about. It's talking about this angle right here. So you can. I'm talking about that angle. It may have a different name than DHB, and we just talked about a bunch of them. All right, how about this one? Next roll, angle DHA. And there's one other name for that. You know, this is DHA or AHD. H just has to be the middle letter because look where H is. H is the corner of that angle. See what I mean? Anyone have questions on that one? All right, going once, questions? Going twice? You getting the hang of this? I think you are. Okay, DHA can also be CHA. Perfect, Kim, you got it. CHA. Steffi, how do you have bingo when we've done 4 and there were 9 spaces?
On the bottom row, I have DHA and DHB and CD.
Oh, you got tic-tac-toe. No, it's blackout.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I'll write that up here. This is blackout. I was ready to give it to you. I was like, maybe there's a magical way. But it's possible, right? Because one thing could talk about 2 different parts. So it is possible, but that's too good to be true. So I'm glad, though, because the games can't end this quick. All right, we just did DHA, rolling the dice. We're going to go with line segment ED. Line segment ED. And that could be line segment DE. Remember, a line segment starts at E, ends at D, or starts at D, ends at E, whichever way you're thinking about it. And this one only has one name. Blackout is all boxes. All boxes. All right, so I just said line segment ED, which could be DE. Everybody getting this? Guys, let's do a check-in real quick in the chat. On a scale from 1 to 5, is this helping you out? On a scale from 1 to 5, how is this improving your knowledge about these things? You feeling better? Nice. Yeah, this is helping a lot. 4s and 5s. All right, let's keep it up. All right, good. And you might start to feel a little more comfortable with it. You're like, oh, I see how they can have different names. Okay. 3.333. All right, the next one we're going to go with is Ray HB, Huntington Beach. I'm going to make up cities for all the initials. And where is that? Remember, the side without an arrow is the end point, H. The arrow is going towards B, so it's HB. And look, it starts at H and it keeps going forever. Just because the arrow stops here, an arrow denotes that it goes on forever. Okay, so HB is here and it goes down forever. No, not quite. HA would be endpoint at H and going towards A. That goes in the opposite direction. Now, again, if we were denoting a line, right, this is a great question. If we were saying HB as a line, that's talking about the whole line. And you could say it's HA is the name for that line as well. But look what we have. It's a ray. A ray only goes in one direction. Starts at H, goes towards B, and keeps going, right? So you see how that's different than HA is going that way. That's a great question. That really helps. All right, let's keep going. We have next is line going in both directions, AB. Oh, I didn't do it. What's AB? What could AB be? I can't do that. I don't know that many 2-named cities. AB. I'm going to say Alabama. I'm just going to make stuff up. Okay, so we have line AB. There's a couple ways that you can denote and discuss line AB. Can anybody? Oh, Ava bien. AB. That's good. I'll try to do initials. Hey, look. What's another name for this line? We called it AB. You could also call it BA, but what else? AB line or BA line. What else? HA. Perfect. HA. Good. You know what? We don't say 3 letters. We don't say 3 letters, but I would take HB. I'll take the second half of that. For a line, you only have to ever put 2 points. Okay, 2 points. And this is where, like, if there was 20 points on this, then somebody could say, oh, that's line A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. That would take too long. So for lines, we only do 2 points. Perfect. Every question that comes up is helping someone else. So great job. All right, here we go. Number 22. We're going with this. Everyone has this, I know. What's this again? It's a circle with a center. The center is H. O-H. Actually, it's not O. That's circle H. So that is the center is H. So we call this circle H. All right. I think everyone had that one, though, because you had to find one circle, and there's only one circle. Okay. How about let's go with Ray HD. Ray HD. Ah, it's very close to another one, but it's not. So what does this mean again? Remember that the arrow points to from the endpoint where it goes. So this is saying the endpoint is H. It goes towards D. So here's H. Which way is it going? Towards D, and it's a ray, so it keeps going. Goes all the way. Oh, so close, Marco, but so different. DH. You guys said this exact same thing. 2 people had Ray DH, and I'm glad you didn't say that was the same thing. HD is this way. DH is an endpoint of D and goes towards H, goes down. So we're getting it. I feel like we're getting it. Every single one we go through here, we're getting better. So let's do this one. Line segment DH. What a coincidence that that's what you guys are talking about. But it's not Ray DH. Oh, man. It's line segment DH. Endpoint at D, endpoint at H. D, H. It's like a bone. D to H. That could also be what? H, D. Ha. Not quite. I have a random sequence generator, so I'm just going down the numbers. I am not playing favorites. All right, let's see. Here we go. Ray B-A. Ray B-A. Remember, that has a endpoint at B, and it does what? It goes through A. So it starts here at B, goes through A. You can make those sounds too. I'm just imagining everyone doing that in your rooms. All right, no bingos yet? We're in bingo territory, guys. Oh no, you have to say GeoBingo. You have to say GeoBingo. Okay. Would BH be the same as BA? Let's see. BH. Excellent. Good job, Orlando. It's blackout, but the name of the game is GeoBingo. So I'm gonna have you yell out GeoBingo. This is trademarked, patent pending. Okay, I don't want to see this on some website. This is mine. Oh, back to you, Orlando. You had a good question. Is Ray B A? So it starts at B and goes through A. Is that the same as Ray B H? Starts at B and goes through H, keeps going. What do you guys think? Tell me yes or no. Is B A starting at B, goes through A, keeps going? The same as B H, starts at B, goes through H, keeps going. Is that the same? Is that the same component that I'm talking about? Missed it. Is the ray B through A and keeps going, the same as ray BH? Starts at B, goes through H and keeps going. Are those the same? Yeah? Yeah? All right, Calvin. You are right. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So Orlando, yeah, you can go ahead and mark that one down. All right, so I just did BA. Next is angle ED to the C. So all you got to remember is, with the angle, the middle letter is the corner. Okay, so I have one GeoBingo, I have two GeoBingos, and we will wait till everybody tries to see if they got it, and I might do a continuation. We'll see. Look, EDC is right here. EDC. EDC. D is the vertex. You see how it's in the corner. It makes the angle. Without the corner, you can't have an angle. EDC, angle EDC is the same as angle CDE. Angle CDE, it's the same. You say, well, they're different letters, but it's talking about the same opening between these two rays. We're just labeling it different. All right, we have some GeoBingos. Let's see. We have GeoBingo from Ava and Diana. That's awesome. We're going to continue. I'm going to take the next group of GeoBingos, and I'll give you half a point boost. Okay? Let me write down this, though, so I don't forget. We have Ava, and we have Diana. And then I'm going to give a half a point bonus for the next GeoBingo, the next group of GeoBingos. What? All right, let's see. Let's go with Ray AB. Ava Bien, you're back. Ray AB. Ray AB. Where's A? Here's A. Starts at A. What does it do? Goes through B and keeps going forever. The end point is always where there's no arrow. A is the end point. And what does it do? Goes through B, keeps going forever. All right, any GeoBingos in there? How do you say that? I'm saying like GeoBingo, but it's probably like Geob. GeoBingo. That's hard. GeoBingo. All right, I'm going to keep just talking to myself here and enjoying this. All right, next we have 21. We have this. Ray DH. Ray DH. I know, huh? I can make it up whatever I want. That's why I like to make things up in class. Wow. Are you getting close, Marco? All right, let's see what that was. Ray DH. D is the endpoint. Goes through H. Keeps going. D is the endpoint. Goes through H. Keeps going. Okay, maybe I'll get the line segment next. Let's see. All right, DH. The next one is... The next one is arc. We haven't even had an arc yet. It's the first arc. Arc, EB. Arc, remember it has that little curve, so it's talking about going around the circle. I know, DH appeared in 3 different ways. That is true. Wow. Okay, so what do we have here? We have arc EB. Let's find it. Here's E. Here's B. Arc EB is this. Arc. It's an arc. It's curved. That's why we put the curve above the letters. It also could be arc BE. EB and BE are the same arc. Okay. Oh God, we gotta get a winner quick. I'm running out of paper. All right, let's see. 24. Let's do line CH. Line CH. Where's C and where's H? Here's C. Here's H. It's a line, we know, because the arrows are in both directions. So it goes through C and H, and it goes up forever, and it goes down forever. A line never stops. Line CH. This is a good game. I'm surprised it's lasting this long, but it's helping us. We're learning more. All right, so we got line CH. How about line segment HA? Ha! Is that going to be the one that gets us? Line segment HA. Where is that? Here's H. Line segments have endpoints at H and at A. Here's H. Here's A. This is the line segment HA. What else is that called? Instead of ha, it's ah. Ha ah, ha ah. HA or AH will work. There we go. Thanks, Kim. You need one more? Oh, maybe this is going to be the one. Is this going to be it? Oh, God, is it? Oh, look. And this isn't a coincidence. Actually, it is. I didn't do this on purpose. I'm doing this sequence generator. Line, not line segment, line HA. I see it, Fatih. One sec. Line HA. So we had segment HA. Now we have line HA that's going through H and A, and it goes forever in both directions. Do we have any bingos after that? Other than Fatih got it. Nice. Any other bingos? So line AH, I can also call, right? I can also call line HA. I can also call it line BH. I can also call it line HB, BA, AB. All of these combinations of points are all on this line. So as long as I give 2 points, I'm going to have a definition and identify this line. No more Jabingos? Oh, we're so close. Who needs one more? Anybody need one more? No one else needs one more? Okay. All right. 50.5 points. I want to do one more. Fatih, you got half a point bonus, which isn't much, but even on a unit test, that's still like for you guys, that's like 2% boost. It's worth something. All right, so let's do one more. This can be the last one. Last one, and we're going with line CD. No, line CD. Line CD, it goes through these 2 points, but it's the entire line going in both directions forever. So you could call that CD, you can call it CH, you can call that DH, HD, DC, HC. All those combination of 2 points will tell me the same location as this line. All right. I think that's it. We got through them all. Guys, in the chat, well, first, congratulating our GeoBingo champions, Ava Bien, Diana No, and Fatih Mohammed. Perfect. All right, let me know in the chat, on a scale from 1 to 5, how are you feeling now about these terms? On a scale from 1 to 5, how are you feeling now about these terms? Awesome. Awesome. That's so good. That's such an improvement. Just from like giving a little bit of a game to it, I think we got it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and